and his Fairlane 500.
Oh, is that right?
CHP chased us.
I'll be darned.
We had a case of beer, half drunk, and they let us go because we told them we were going to Nam the next day. Boy, this is all the original jacket instructions and everything. I don't even want to touch this thing. It's so priceless. It is absolutely priceless.
I was going to show you.
So is this a frame on?
Huh?
Frame or
No,
unibody?
Yeah.
And do you have frame connectors on this? Is that something?
No.
Is that a thing?
No.
With these cars? I know it was with Mustangs.
Yeah, I know. And of course, luckily, it came with a 9-inch rear end.
Yeah.
That was standard with the GT.
I mean, you talk about checking all the right boxes when you bought this.
Yeah, I'll show you this.
Again, you don't see original owner.
Here's the sales contract, Rangdor and Sons.
Look at that.
That was September of '66.
Yes.
And here's the price of it. Out the door, tax, license, everything.
Wow. What?
And then here's a copy of the window sticker. I have the original, but I took a copy of it. Here's a copy of the window sticker.
So window sticker was $34.07, but you actually paid. Would you trade in?
No, that was I gave him cash.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Came to total $31.67.
Okay, I see that's carried down. Wow.
And George Driscoll, he was the salesman. He was a neighbor. We lived right up of Michigan, Whittier in Michigan up there.
Wow. What a piece of history this is. This is almost should be preserved.
Yeah, that was the good old days. I graduated from Sierra High.
When did you graduate?
'63.
Yeah, so you got about 5 years on me. Let's see, no, you got 9. You got 9 years on me, 8 years on me.
And I went to Nam in '68, '69.
What was your MOS?
I carried the M60.
Oh, 11 Bush. You 11 Bush.
Yeah, I was 11 Bravo. I carried the M60.
Oh, how heavy was that? It weighs as much as you.
Huh?
It weighed as much as you did.
Well, I weighed more then.
Would it come up to here with you? Probably, yeah. Probably.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
Did you have someone carrying the ammo too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, I had
probably 2 guys.
When I carried the M60, I had the M60, which I don't have that thing with me. Anyways, I carried the M60. I had to carry your C rations, 2 smokes, 2 grenades, canteens, and 200 rounds for the M60. Then I had an ammo bearer in front of me and back of me, and they carried another 400 rounds, 400 rounds. Then the next day...
That's like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, you had to be careful. You couldn't... And then the next day, when we got to our fire support base, so we had all the ammo we needed. We did, because that fire support base is way out in no man's land. Anyways, and then the next day, I would be an ammo bearer we traded it off. There was 6 of us in the gun squad. One day I'd carry the M60, the next day I'd be an ammo bearer. Then to be an ammo bearer, I carried my M16. I carried 22 magazines for that, 4 grenades, 2 smokes, 2 canteens, C rations, and 400 rounds of
Dude, you
M60. And in Ponce Villa, you carried 100 going this way, 100 going this way, 200 wrapped around your belt, your waist. That was 400 rounds. When we got to our fire support base, we had all the ammo we needed, because when we had to call in Puff the Magic Dragon because we were getting movement all over the place.
Now, did they just have the Gatling guns on those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just lit the place up.
Every inch of that dirt.
I was turned.
Because the fire support base is way out in no man's land. We provided security for you either had a 155s or 105s.
Mm-hmm.
Way out in no man's land. That's why wherever you were in Vietnam, you could be covered by artillery.
That's a good thing about
Yeah. But we had to pull security for them at night. We go out in the daytime, we get aboard the choppers, go looking for Charlie, come back, in time to do around the perimeter. And one night we got movement everywhere. Trip flares going off. Oh. We had to call Puff in.
The stories you must have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when the guys when they're shutting down Nam, they were rotating because they had too much time left, and they had to finish it out in Germany. And these guys show up at E6 and they would leave at E2. They couldn't handle being in peace. They were warriors.
I could have ETS out of Vietnam, but to do that I would have had to extend over there.
Yeah.
And I said, no way, I'm going home. I made it a year now. I'm not going to chance it. They said, oh, we'll take you out of the field. You won't have to go to the field. I said, I didn't say I didn't trust you, but that's what I was thinking. I don't, with an infantry MOS, they could take me out.
Right.
So I said, nope, I'm going home. They offered me another stripe. They offered me this. I said, nope, I'm going. And you know, when I came back here, I went to Fort Hood, Texas to finish out my, and you know, that's the most fun I ever had.
At Fort Hood?
At Fort Hood. I was a driver of the M109.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You know, the M109, it looks like a tank, but it's not.
Right.
But it's a 155 artillery piece.
Self-propelled.
That was I enjoyed that. Plus, on the weekends, I go to university there, and I had a long-lost relative that lived. She would get me a date, so I had a ball the last.
I guess you did, man. This car, you deserve this car. If I was the commander of the Army, I would give you this car, Gary, because you deserved it. You were in the shit. And I bet I know I can see it. You've been in it. You've seen things that normal men don't want to see or talk about. Damn. 33,000 miles. Unrestored original. Man, this is beautiful. I just can't get, and the story is the other beauty of it. And the hero right here is he puts it over the top.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard stories, and he knows the stories. And I'm going, people, if they hear the stories, they would just curl their toes, you know. And I guess we'll leave it like that. So I have one last question for you.
Sure.
How much you sell it to me for?
That's one thing, I'll never sell it.
So you have kids, grandkids, or anything?
It is a part of me.
I know, but
it's at 2 years in my folks' garage when I was in the Army.
Oh wow, that is.
And then when I came back, the reason why I only got 43,000. When I came back, I got a job at a Ford dealership, and they provided me with a car every month.
Wow, well, what kind of job was that?
I was a fleet and leasing manager.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
At Keystone Ford in Norwalk.
Wow.
I worked there 36 years.
So does that shifter still light up? The shifter
it
lights up?
Yeah.
I used to love that about these.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, Gary. You've got something that really belongs in a museum, like you. Like both of you. Both of you belong in a museum. And I'm